Ross Chastain has joined us on the Peacock Pit Box. Man, I love the celebration. You know, the questions coming in, and Kyle brought up a terrific point a moment ago, Ross. Everybody wondered, is the old Ross Chastain going to show up? The guy who's aggressive, the guy who runs up front. And Kyle said, yes, we saw the old Ross Chastain, but we saw a new Ross Chastain tonight. Do you agree a more calculated Ross Chastain won this race?
Well, I'm always going to evolve, Marty, and that's human nature. We're going to do that. So as I've looked and reflected on the last, month or 6 weeks, I didn't just get here overnight. So I'd look further back and just trust my tools. And tonight we had a great car. Obviously showed it in qualifying. To qualify on the pole, I'm not normally that good at doing that. And I tied together 2 incredible laps that I will truly remember for the rest of my life. That second round lap in qualifying. And then in the race, when the sun was out, I was sideways off turn 2, really slick. And then as the sun went down, turn 4, it gripped up a little more than turn 2. And I thought, okay, come on. And I told Phil, I was like, I'm sliding off turn 2, but turn 4 is good. And he's like, okay, it's good to know. And as soon as the sun went down, it was like a light switch. And that car came to life for our Worldwide Express Chevy. To supercharge that car like that was incredible.
Yeah, and we were talking about it before, obviously, before you came on. And what I meant by what I said was the way you approach traffic. We watched you work traffic today. You didn't just run up on them and say, oh, now what am I going to do with it? And the one example was Truex is coming, and you can't get away from Eric Almirola. You cannot get away. Y'all are a magnet. Y'all are on each other, and you split them. You're patient enough. How much patience did it take in that situation? Because he was coming at that time.
Yeah, look, Eric and his man upstairs on the spotter stand, they got it out for me, and they're open about it. And, like, when we come up to lap them at Dover and here, it's like they're going to run me all over the track. And so I took a risky move. I felt like that was very high risk, but it was worth the reward to get that clean air. So I had been very patient behind Eric, trying to out-wrap him, like McReynolds was saying on the stand all day, or trying to just roll around them. Yeah. And when I saw them side by side, I thought if the middle opens, and it opened right as I was thinking it. Yeah. And I just thought, just get there. And then Eric gave it to me. Yeah. He was nice enough to do it. Yeah.
So after a performance like this, I know you came into the year after a tremendous season last year, having an opportunity to win a championship last year, coming in thinking, okay, we're definitely going to be that good, if not better. But you couldn't get a win until this point. Took 17 races, 17 weeks to get to that point. You're still thinking, I'm sure, before that you were a championship caliber team, but does this kind of talk about flipping a switch? You're obviously in the playoffs now, but championship caliber?
I have no idea. Look, I am figuring this stuff out as I go. I have been here since 2011 in the Truck Series, and Kentucky was my 3rd race ever, which is very similar. And when I sit here, I think of Kentucky. And to now, to come here and win this many years later, I have no idea what that means for the future. I know that we've not quit preparing to win. We've not quit preparing to succeed. We trust our process. Look, Trackhouse, it's built on the foundation of 140 people. It's pretty smaller, I guess, if you compare it to the other guys and girls we're racing against. But, I know that I've got that many people going to battle for me every week. And with GM and Chevrolet and ECR engines, we trust our processes.
Yeah, listen, I want to, as soon as Marty interviewed you when you got out of the car, no matter what the question was, you addressed the criticism. And I want to go there. What does this win mean for the team? Because you hear the criticism, but that team hears the criticism. Justin Marks hears the criticism. What does a win like this do for this organization? Because you've won on a road course, you've won on a super speedway, now you take out the mid-range tracks. You can win anywhere, anytime, but what does this do?
Well, David Farrow, my car chief, he's all about positive affirmations and surrounding ourselves in our minds with the good that we can do. So he's rubbed off on me in incredible ways, and he's his own person, and I take a sliver of what he believes in, and I take that for myself, and I go about my business and I prepare. But look, when Mr. Hendrick criticizes publicly, it's tough. I mean, sure. He is the guy that everybody knows, and they know that he, if what he says goes, he deserves that. But I took that, and he said, "You're going to win again, Ross. Like you're going to keep competing. Just do a little better. Don't crash my cars, please." So, you know, it's incredible to lead the way for Chevrolet and GM tonight. It was a great
the fans were going crazy.
Yeah, they were.
You.
Yeah, they were.
I don't know how much you heard of it, but
I
the
could hear
sold-out place was going crazy when you won.
I still had my helmet on and my sound gear earplugs, but I could hear them.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on the win.
Sure.
Congrats on being in the playoffs as well. We'll see you next week in Chicago.
Hey, if y'all could have came a little earlier, we could have won like 17 weeks ago.
I know. It's all us, right?
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.